What's going on, guys? So today I'm doing my YK11 revisited video. So like I said, I want to get consistent with posting videos again, and this is the first one I wanted to address because it's my second most viewed video on my channel and also has the most dislikes, unfortunately. And if I'm being honest, especially back when I first started making videos, I would post videos and I would post them and not really look over them because I feel like I'm really anal about analyzing things, and I didn't want to spend so much time redoing videos when really, like when I watch videos about SARMs and stuff or just anything, I just want people to get to the point instead of having to fucking give all this information and stuff. Um, but so I don't really watch it. I rewatched it recently, and it was a garbage video, especially the volume. A lot. That's the biggest complaint I got. So back then I didn't know how to edit the volume, and now I edit the volume in all my videos, so it's not an issue anymore. And the comments I'd get were funny, but not really because I'm getting hella dislikes. So I want to remake this video. And in order to remake this video, it's the first. I retrialed it about 4 weeks ago. No, not 4 weeks ago I ended it. So I used it for 6 weeks, and I'm just going to report what I experienced with it. If you guys don't know what YK11 is, if you never watched my previous video, basically it's a myostatin inhibitor. Myostatin, the purpose of it for bodybuilders, or the reason they use it is inhibiting myostatin will allow you to grow to an amount or a place, get bigger than you're genetically supposed to be. So theoretically it sounds incredible, but unfortunately results typically don't pan out the way that it sounds. So anyways, my experience with it. So I'm going to do positives, then negatives. Positives, there's really one positive I got from it. The pumps were insane, probably better than any of the SARMs that I've used. Like I said, I know it's not a SARM, but it's categorized with SARMs usually, so it's better than pumps. Are debilitating, like 20-pound dumbbells. It's hard to finish sets after you're warmed up because you're so pumped from it. And I also used 10 milligrams during this time. The pumps were just, like I said, insane. That's and the vascularity you get from it and the fullness, just all around, all three of those. And there's no water retention in my experience. So those three are really big. I mean, not really big. Those are the big things that I noticed from it in terms of positive effects. Okay, negative effects, unfortunately, a lot more than positive effects. So the negative effects I noticed, one was itchy scalp. So there's a lot of debate whether YK11 is a steroid or not because it's structurally very similar to a DHT. I got a super itchy scalp using it, and I was shedding. So that tells me that there is probably some more androgenic activity to it than some people might assume. So that's something definitely to be careful with, especially if you're prone to male pattern baldness or anything like that. So that's the first side effect I noticed. Second was lethargy. I got lethargic after 4 weeks of using it. I got blood work done. My initial levels, I believe, were 590, so my testosterone levels are okay. But after using YK11 for the 6 weeks, I was at 283 at 10 milligrams. Some people use way higher dosages than that, so that's something to keep track of. But I was just lethargic, really tired after like 4 weeks. So that's another side effect, the lethargy. And the third, I'm going to put these two together. You get joint pain. I still got joint pain again. That's probably the biggest complaint about YK11, even though theoretically myostatin inhibitors are supposed to help with your joints. I got really bad joint pain, especially my wrists. Some people get it much worse. Like I said, it's just really noticeable, and my bones just get creaky and stuff. I already have small bones as it is. So that, and then also there's really no retainable gains from it in my experience. And if you guys have different experiences, please comment down below. I'd love to know because this is not just my experience, but I know a lot of people say the same things. Like they can't retain their gain, or they don't really retain any gains. They feel like they get hair loss from it, like all these things. So it's just my experience. I'm not saying this like it's a fact. Like I said, my videos are mostly just experiences and things that I want to get out to you guys. If you guys have positive or negative experiences with YK11, I would love to know in the comments down below. If you have any critique for me, I'm open to it all. Doesn't hurt my feelings or anything. But if you guys found this informative, I then I'd greatly appreciate if you guys would give it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. Um, like I said, recommended RC, SARM, CBD source down below. I appreciate you guys so much. Always using my code and whatnot. So like I said, if you liked it, like and subscribe, and thank you again.